in downtown Houston today with my friends from Race Service. We're actually at a parking garage right now where we're assembling an F1 car for Aston Martin. The idea of this video is going to be kind of like a livery release for their new F1 Austin livery. So by the time you're watching this video, I'm sure that probably happened a long time ago. We're kind of on a social media embargo, so I probably won't be able to post this for a long time. But we're going to drive this car up to the top of the parking garage at some point this week, and they're going to be doing some cookies, some burnouts, and then we're going to drive through the streets of Houston and hopefully make something really cool today. We've got quite a bit of time to set up today. Taylor and I were just at Road Atlanta yesterday, so my cameras are a little bit dusty. I'm going to take the time to clean them off a little bit, make sure there's no dust on the sensors and that everything's functioning properly, and also make sure all the batteries are charged up. So we're trying to get as many shots as we can without showing too much secretive stuff in the video. We're not going to be able to post anything that shows the car with the cover off. The team is a little bit worried that we're not going to be able to drive up the parking garage very easily because the approach angle with the low clearance of the car is going to bottom out the car. Sounds like we're just going to shoot the last few levels, which are the shallowest with the incline, which will be easiest for the car to go, and we'll just kind of movie magic it to make it look like he's driving up a couple of levels, but it might just be the same level over and over again, so we'll see. Of course, the Aston Martin team is all Europeans, and they are so intrigued by our American police cars. It is so funny to watch these guys nerding out over this thing. Yeah, you don't want to end up back there. So the rest of our team just showed up. Ryan, the director, and Jorge, our other shooter, and another photographer. The team is going to let us shoot the car against this wall behind me. We're going to get some static stuff of it. After that, we're going to go straight to the driving scene. So hopefully this goes well. I'm not exactly sure what the deliverables are for this project. Jorge told me there's another edit that he's doing tonight for this whole thing, so it's a pretty quick turnaround. I'm just trying not to kill him on having too much footage, too many gigabytes to be digging through tonight.
Lauren, here's one for you. Like push in as it whips by.
Love it.
That'll be cool.
Love it. So we're getting all of our shooting locations locked down. It's kind of important that everyone gets their spots figured out so that we know we're not going to be in each other's shots. We don't have a lot of time to do this. It's just going to be a couple of runs, so we need to maximize our time. I'm still going to be on the gimbal, and Jorge is going to be on my Raptor. There was supposed to be a lot more people here apparently, but sometimes having fewer people makes things a little bit easier, makes things run a little smoother and faster. It would be nice to have, you know, somebody flying a drone, but a lot of that stuff got lost in translation, so we're just going to do our best. We've been up here waiting for the car for about an hour. Everything with F1 is just so fast-paced until it's not. It takes a lot to get an F1 car going. There's a lot of system checks and oil and fluids and things that need to be warmed. I ran my butt all the way down and grabbed a GoPro because I thought we were about to send it, and the elevators were turned off because the fire department and EMS is here. Hopefully we get the car going here pretty soon because everybody's getting a little bit antsy and the batteries are starting to die on the cameras. We've been waiting so long, even the Pocket 3 is dying. Cool.
Your shot.
Slow.
Yeah.
But it's a parking garage. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first lap went pretty good. I think he's a little timid, you know, being this dusty parking garage. He doesn't want to understeer into a concrete wall. The whole team is hoping that he can go a little bit faster. A lot of it is just going to be some in-camera tricks to make the car look faster, adding some motion blur, and just finding angles that don't make it look like he's just cruising along in first gear. So hopefully we can make it a little more exciting on the next one. What do you think? A little dusty, a little tight?
Yeah, it's as soon as you touch the throttle, you're already at the other end.
Yeah.
You touch the throttle.
All right, well, you're doing a good job so far. We're loving it.
I'm trying.
Thanks.
So he's gonna start there, come here, rip the straight around us so we don't see that braking moment, right? Then when he goes, he's gonna putter, 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 putter. We will dump reverse, come back down, back in gear, and then we're gonna go try to get it again.
Rolling. Too soon or too soon? So we're wrapping wrapping up the last couple shots of the day. For the last rolling session, we did it kind of like car to car from the minivan. Jorge and I shot out the side of the van, and Ryan was just driving up and down the parking garage as fast as he could, trying to parallax the car. Obviously, we couldn't cross the car's path, so before we got to that point, we basically had to slam on the brakes, but it was a pretty entertaining moment. I think we definitely got a pretty sick shot of it. So then we shot some stuff of Jack walking around in the sunset and did some static shots of the car. I think all the shots turned out pretty good today. Jorge should have plenty of content to make a stick at it. Today was not as laid back as I expected. The whole F1 car is a whole mission.
This thing is a spaceship.
Yeah,
around, right?
seriously.
Like, we did it, you guys. Holy shit. We're only a half a day one, too.
It's about 5 a.m. right now. It's still dark out. I'm just getting the cameras packed up. The rest of the race service team showed up. There's about 20 of us here now. Between all the shooters and editors and photographers, producers, everything. We went and scouted all the different locations last night and saw where we're gonna shoot the whole thing, where the streets are gonna be shut down, where the best angles for all the cameras are gonna be. Gonna head out and grab some coffee, and we're gonna get the whole team together and do the first scene as soon as the sun comes up. So it's gonna be hot and sweaty, and there's gonna be a race car doing burnouts.
All right, we're all good. SJ, you just give us the clear and we'll all head out.
Address just put downtown aquarium.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Check.
We're just in the truck, right?
Yeah.
We're just chilling with the pickup.
Chilling with the pickup.
All right, check your polarizers.
Yeah, check your polarizers.
If I see any polarizers that are aligned wrong, I'm gonna freak out. The sun is finally coming up. We've gotten all the cameras put together, which was pretty difficult at night. Couldn't see a dang thing. I was getting a little frustrated, but looks like we're about to do this. Jorge and I are gonna be in the back of the pickup truck doing rollers, and I think we're gonna be doing about 80 miles an hour, so we're all strapped in. Should be a good time. All right, looks like the car's almost ready. The driver just showed up, so we're getting pretty close here. I think as soon as that sun peaks over the top of those buildings, we're gonna send it.
How do you feel with your length there?
This needs to be tighter. This needs to be lower, tighter. This was definitely made for a 300-pound American. Woo! Hey man, I said no whiskey throttle. Okay. Oh, stop.
Guys, we'll have rear pace. Then we're gonna try to switch to the side too.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. So we've completed our first location. It was in the back of the truck. Stuff got pretty wild. Jorge and I were strapped back there with Ryan and one of the Aston Martin photographers. We were sliding all over the place, but the shots are insane. It was a lot of fun too. It was perfect timing, obviously, with the sun coming up over the buildings.
One down.
That was quick. What the f?
Won't even turn on.
He must have ran it over. Hey, you forgot the lens.
We got warranty on this, right? What's the return policy?
All right, so far the only casualty was one GoPro that was on the wing. Brian found it immediately.
Yeah, I saw it eject into the atmosphere, and then it came back down and exploded.
Yeah, it literally got ran over by the front wheel and chucked like 20 feet in the air, I think.
Oh, look at the donut marks. Look at
Oh.
Yes. Thank you guys so
Dang.
much. Yes, you guys.
Did you catch him? All right, we quickly popped over to our second location. This is the Aramco office building where all the employees work. We're gonna do a little demo here with the car. It's gonna be running up and down the street, a couple of donuts, and yeah, we're gonna make it look like a random crowd just kind of showed up. Should be cool. Should be a little bit easier than the last location. Is that one of those drone things?
No,
How much is it? Is it expensive?
it's about $300.
Is it fast? How fast does it go?
Yeah, about 150. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Everyone's gonna be happy now. The coffee's arrived.
No, it's whole milk. Cappuccino.
What you got? What you got, Jorge? You got Americano?
Jalapeno dog bread.
Yeah. Sounds like we're setting the car pretty soon. I've got the Movi over here. I'm gonna do a shot with the crowd in the foreground, and the car is gonna come flying through between everybody. My frame rate is way off.
We're going to have about 5 more minutes. He's going to do it again 3 times. After that, all Aramco employees, please head back to where you are for a big team photo. Everyone good?
Had like a chunk of tire rubber stuck in my hair. So I think the shot with the crowd and everything in the intersection went really good. The donuts were awesome. The street is totally laced now. Everybody got really good stuff. I'm excited to see the drone shots. We're gonna go to the next spot, which is gonna be at the Astrodome. We got the whole place pretty much to ourselves. I think it's him just ripping through the parking lot, maybe some more donuts, and then we're gonna take a break after that for lunch. So it's coming along pretty good. I think today has gone by really fast.
Yeah, you're good.
So we got to location number 3 at the Astrodome, and security went a little overboard on security. There's these gigantic blocks all over the place, and we can't get to where we need to go. So we're taking it off road. Good thing we got the, what is this, a Tacoma? It's Toyota Life.
We're gonna have 4 runs, twice each, around this arc, like we talked about. The beginning will be where we all came in. It'll run around this edge, up into here, and then as long as they're good, they'll send it again. I imagine it'll be 2 and 2.
We got more GoPros rigged up on the car. EP just dropped me off at my spot. I'm over here by the trees. I'm gonna get a sick, like, wide shot of the car ripping through. Kind of forgot about how bad it looks on this side of the building. All right, they're literally screaming in my ear that we're 30 seconds out, so this'll work. All right, that went okay considering the fact that my follow focus battery died like right before we went to shoot it. I noticed the focus wasn't working, and then of course that means the aperture. I cannot adjust the aperture, so I did all it manually, literally within a couple of seconds of the car coming, but I think I nailed the shot. That was so sick when he went through the water.
He went to the right side of the tree line, which is where the paramedic is set up.
Damn, the photographer blew the shot. Oh, good. Yep, that was way too optimistic to even think that was gonna work, so all good.
That was a little scrambly.
I blew that one.
It's okay. The clutch was at over 300 degrees, so we couldn't even do the launch that we wanted.
Oh, yeah.
So
We're actually stopping and eating lunch at a restaurant, which I don't think has ever happened before during a production.
I think that, yeah. There it is. Let's go, T.
looking past the glass, there's the door. So see what I'm saying? What we want to try to do is get a Ari up high, looking down on her, and then we'll bring the other Ari down here low.
So look,
So we're in an office building across the street from the parking garage that we started in the other day. We're filming like a little office scene with a girl who's actually part of the story. The storyline kind of follows her from being a kid and wanting to be a car designer to being an adult and actually designing like F1 cars, I think. The race service dudes shot some stuff in LA a week ago that I wasn't there for, so I don't know 100% if that's the correct thing, but the next thing we're gonna do after that is go back down to that street. She's gonna be like peeking through the crowd as the car is doing some crazy burnout again, and then that'll be a wrap. So I think we'll be done before dinner.
When we're doing the donuts, I mean, I won't go out.
Yeah. We'll let them know. What is that? Is that a wrap?
That is officially a f***ing wrap.
The filming went so well today, we just wrapped it up. Everything was awesome. It was actually a pretty simple shoot. Didn't really have any casualties besides that GoPro. I'll put the final piece at the end here, so enjoy.
Ignition sequence.